What's up, guys? It's Adam, and welcome back to Why You Tapped White Belt Edition. Today, we're breaking down exactly what went wrong with this match, not just to point out the mistakes, but specifically to talk about the principles and mindset behind them. Because understanding the mindset is what really levels you up, way more than just memorizing moves. So let's jump in. Okay, so we're going to go over Jeff's match. He's wearing a gray and his opponent is opposite of him in the black, of course. We always start with the slap and bump. We know this slap and bump guys our mindset, right? Our mindset of starting the match is how can we manage distance? We do not want our opponent to grab us first. We always want to make sure we grab our opponent first. We're looking for that collar sleeve grip and then whatever judo move or takedown, pulling guard, whatever you want to do. So we're going into a little grip battle, and automatically, what do we know? What do we know went wrong? Look at the grips. The opponent with the black E already has a dominant grip compared to um, Jeff in the gray gi. Collar sleeve versus nothing. My mindset should be to break the grip. Guys, you got to learn how to grip break, right? 2-on-1, pop it away. Ask your instructor, look on YouTube, practice, practice makes perfect. Learn how to break grips. As soon as they grab your collar, break that grip, strip it away. Okay, grip battle. And again, the collar sleeve grip is so strong. It's putting a lot of pressure on Jeff's posture. It's tiring him out. And we'll get there later on in this video of where the gas tank comes into play. So again, we see he's not even fighting the grips. He has a kind of like a tricep grip and a sleeve grip right here, but it's not really doing anything. So Jeff knows Jeff knows this. He pulls guard, right? No problem. What do we do, guys? What are we doing when we get into guard? Are we just gonna sit there? Or are we gonna let him just camp us? Are we looking for attacks? Like, what's our game plan? When you guys pull guard, what are you thinking? Are you looking to hit an arm bar, triangle, hip bump, sweep? We got to take this into account. So as we go on through the match, we're gonna see Jeff in the gray gi. He's gonna burn a lot of energy trying to control the opponent's posture. It's just gonna burn his gas tank. You're burning your own gas tank. Okay, freeze. So let's just back this up a little bit. We're in guard. As soon as you pull guard, you should be looking for butterfly sweeps, butterfly hooks. So our mindset is, or what I'm thinking as a purple belt, how can I steal inside position? How can I off balance my opponent? And you can do that by looking for scissor sweeps and or going for butterfly hooks and then followed by butterfly sweeps, right? So we don't see any of that here. We just see wasted grips and burning energy. Freeze. Your opponent, okay, yes, your opponent is posturing up. It's going to be hard to break down his posture, but what does your opponent give you? When we look at this position, we see that our opponent's right leg, right here, is lifted. His knee is lifted off the mat. That is free entry into a butterfly hook series. Once you get a butterfly hook, you can essentially scoop it up and go into X guard. Okay, so let's move forward. So again, principles, guys. We're looking for inside position. We're trying to look for Kuzushi off balancing our opponent. Left or to the right side, forwards or back. We're using our knees. We're pinching, pushing, pulling. Um, but if you're going to grab the collar, you got to make sure you go deep enough. So nothing is going on right now. Your opponent stands up. If your opponent stands up, this is a perfect time to sweep them backwards, or a perfect time to sweep them forwards. Tomo Nagi. When the weight is on the ball of their toes and their head is over your center line, that means their weight is forward. Okay, sweep them forward. If they're sitting back on their butt, grab the back of their heels and sweep them backwards, guys. Okay, perfect. Guys, if you know your K guard entry, this is for you. Check it out. Jeff gets the underhook. Jeff gets the underhook. But again, this comes back from the principles. We need active feet, active hips. We have to be moving. You can't just sit and guard and do nothing. And Jeff still has that. I mean, yeah, he's holding on to his wrist, but Jeff can break that, and you can let go of that. Guys, K guard, underhook the leg, invert your knee down. The left leg shoots over. Look into K guard. It's a really good way to attack the legs in from a guard position, open guard position. Again, check the rule set. Leg locks may not be legal to use, so just check the rule set and make sure they're allowed. Again, in this position, invert K guard, or left leg can come in, butterfly hook. Um, Triangle attempt. Let's see what happened here. So you go for a triangle attempt, but his posture is too high. You're not going to hit it. And you didn't cross your feet for the triangle. So yep, he stacks you. Okay, guys. So principles, let's talk about this. You go for a triangle choke and you miss it. So what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Well, you're going to get stacked. He's going to get in your side control. And Jeff does the right thing here, guys. Check it out. Tournament jujitsu is different than, going to your gym. In your gym, you can just stay on your back. But in a tournament, if you stay on your back and they get side control, that's points against you. So the right thing to do in a tournament is to turtle, right? So Jeff turtles. And however, guys, it goes against the fundamentals of jujitsu, never to give your back. But he dodged the points, so it's like it's double-edged sword here. Okay, so we're going. The ref waves off the points because Jeff correctly turtled, which you should do in a tournament. Again, let me restate this, guys. In a tournament, just remember if they're about to get you in side control, make sure to turn away from them and turtle, and then try to recover guard. You do not want to get points scored against you. Okay, okay, let's just watch what happens. So now we're in half guard, and now Jeff is finding himself in the worst spot of tournament jiu-jitsu is when you're gassed, you're tired, and in half guard side control. So let's just play this out and see what happens. Okay, boom, side control, boom, points. Okay. Let's note the head position of this position. Jeff's facing away. His head is facing away from his opponent. This is no good. Additionally, Jeff is flat on his back. We do not want to be flat on our back, guys. In side control, you have to be facing your opponent. If you're flat on your back, it's going to be really, really difficult to get out of. It's not impossible, but it's going to take a lot more effort. And guys, in the beginning of the video, Jeff used most of his gas tank trying to hold down his opponent with grips that meant nothing. Okay, so let's just check out, see what happens. Jeff, before he even got to side control, Jeff should have been facing his opponent. So Jeff's on his right hip, he should be on his left hip. Your mindset should be, oh, I know they're going to get side control on me. Let me see if I can look for underhooks and try to fight for inside position. I also don't want to get cross-faced. So let me say this one more time. When you're in side control, do not let your opponent cross-face you. Additionally, make sure you're turning into them. Our objective in side control is how do we connect our elbow and knee, our bottom elbow and knee together. We can see in this picture, this still frame, that his elbow and knee, even if they're connected together, it's on the wrong side. That's because Jeff is supposed to be facing towards his opponent. So framing on the hip, burning energy. You're just constantly burning. You're in a stuck position. It's going to do nothing. You're going to have to eventually shrimp away from your opponent and then turn into him. Yeah, I mean, at this point, go to your local gym, go to your coach, say, "Hey coach, how do I get out of side control?" Go on YouTube. How to get out of side control. There's plenty you can frame on the face, shrimp away, create space, bring that bottom knee in, shift into like a open a full go to full guard, collect the leg, go to half guard, baby steps. But again, Jeff is cross-faced, facing away from his opponent, and we should not even be in that position in the first place. Okay, I'm going to let this play out a little bit because Jeff is stuck here for a little bit. And again, we're looking to turn into our opponent, guys. How do we turn towards our opponent? Where's the open space? So, if you're stuck in this position, you're stuck. Okay. Guys, we can learn something here. Boom, 4 points for full mount. Are you kidding me? Let's go back. So, a principle, I want you guys to understand this. When someone is holding you down for dear life, understand that they're not going to submit you. They're not going to transition. Okay? So just hold on. Here it is. When someone is about to submit you or do a move or transition, it opens up space. We need to time that and use explosive movement or maybe a trick or a trap to catch them. Again, let me say it again. When they're about to submit you, go for a submission and or transition, it opens up space for you to escape. So right here, the guy in the black gi is going to jump to full mount. My mindset as a purple belt is how can I how can I how can I catch that leg that comes over? Here it comes. Look at all that space. The right leg of Jeff in the gray gi should have been flat on the ground, and he should have caught that leg, and he would have been in side control, half guard. Let's freeze this again. Guys, it comes down to principle, and it comes down to, again, it comes down to knowledge of knowing moves, right? But at this stage, we should know how to escape full mount, right? One of the most dominant positions other than back. That's why he's awarded 4 points for full mount, because it's one of the most dominant positions in all of jiu-jitsu. Okay, so do we know how to escape from here? Yeah, a very simple bridge and roll. Trap the arm, trap the leg, bridge to the left. Now you're in full guard. You stand up, break the guard, and then you open guard Toriando pass. Very easy, guys. So all Jeff is doing right now, he's holding onto the arm. He's exposing his elbows. We don't want that, guys. When we're in full mount, your mindset should be, how do I protect my elbows? How do I get my elbows in close to my ribs? Can I get my leg down? Can I elbow knee escape? Can I bridge, trap, and roll? So he's trapping one arm, but he's rolling to the wrong side. And now he's just burning energy, guys, from the false grips in the beginning. Okay, here it is. You're going to see Jeff not protect his elbows. This elbow should be inside more. There you go. Now his elbow's lost, and you got all that pressure on you, and it's very close to good game. GG. Full mount. I saw it right here. There it is. That's your elbow knee escape. your leg's flat on the ground. There, look. Your opponent lifted up his leg. You pull your knee in. Your elbow goes down. Elbow knee escape. But again, guys, we go back to Jeff not keeping his elbows close to his ribs. So yeah, he's kind of stuck here. I mean, so three different moves I would like you guys to learn. If you don't know already, the bridge and roll, elbow knee escape, and if you watch Gordon Ryan, you can check out his kipping videos. There's not really much more to see here other than bringing your elbows in close, looking for inside position, underhooks. Um, and that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna do a quick little summary at the end of this, but it's the Jeff Jeff was not looking for inside positions at all during this match. And it pretty much all started from pulling guard. Boom, he's about to tap. Right? You're holding on, you're just grabbing your arm. You're trying to protect your arm. He's not going for an armbar or a Kimura, a key lock or Americana. He's going for head and arm. You don't need to hold on to that. You're wasting it. You can elbow knee escape, but he's gonna jump off the side control anyway. So we're gassed. You tap, go next, and we learn from our mistakes. Okay, again, let's just quick summary before you guys go. Slap and bump. My mindset is, how do you create distance? Manage distance. Make sure you get the collar sleeve grip first. Make sure your opponent doesn't get the grips that they want. Get the grips that you want. Okay? Next, if you pull guard, understand that you have to create Kuzushi, the art of off balancing your opponent. Look for butterfly hooks, scissor sweeps, K guard. Get underneath your opponent's center of gravity. Like, have active feet. Spider guard. Like, feet on the hips, feet on the biceps, butterfly. I'm gonna keep saying butterfly hooks, guys. I can't stress how important butterfly hooks are. After, next is side control. Guys, if you're about to get put in side control, do not let your opponent cross face you for whatever reason. Just at the end of the day, never let your opponent cross face you. Okay? Fight to turn your body towards them, towards the side control position. Look for underhooks. Okay? And then you can, you know, hit your escapes there. If you get in full mount, guys, you gotta know your full mount escapes. This is one of the most dominant positions in Jiu-Jitsu. That's why it's awarded 4 points. Bridge and roll, kipping, escape, and elbow and knee should be all that you learn. Do not extend your arms away from your body. If your arms extend away from your body, you're gonna be Swiss cheese, right? Let's say you post it on his knee. that opens room for an underhook, and they can climb your elbow up to your head and hit that head and arm choke. Okay? Guys, remember, every tap is feedback, it's not failure. You need to focus on the mindset, understand the principle, and the technique it'll eventually follow. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay rolling and stay learning.